This is my last day here in Rome. Only been here for a week just to participate in the Jubilee. Aside from being pickpocketed and a few times I burned myself out physically, had a fantastic time here. Now that I'm used to the Italian culture, I mean, look how freaking filthy this place is, but it is truly a magnificent city. Still have a little bit of a cough. Oh shit, bitch. It wasn't time to cross yet, but that's okay. Run across the damn road like a stupid ass tourist. Now I have my GoPro fully charged. I don't have the media mod plugged in because the media mod, although it captures audio so much better than the GoPro just by itself, it really kills the battery. And yesterday the battery shut down, the GoPro shut down after 50% battery life. It said the battery was low and it's shutting down and it wouldn't go back on. Normally it does that at around between 15 to 20%, but yesterday it was at 50% and it's still shut down. So I'm just using the GoPro by itself on my handheld, and if necessary I'll switch to my Sony Xperia 1 Mark IV because that at least is far more reliable. The only thing about my Sony Xperia 1 Mark IV is to get the best detail I have to go into cinema mode, which is not very good. It's not for dynamic environments. Or I could go in video mode, which has lower quality but has stability. Somewhat, some level of stability, but still it doesn't have the same stability as an actual action camera. Anyways, hopefully it all turns out. So I'm on my way to Campo de Fiori, which is one of their markets. I was there 2 years ago. Didn't buy anything, I just wanted to check it out. I don't think I'm going to buy anything today. Just check it out anyways. My sleeping pattern is still completely off. Yeah, on excuse me, on Wednesday I was so burnt out. I made it up to Trastevere, that wonderful neighborhood, fantastic neighborhood, not overrun by tourists or anything like that. Unfortunately, one of the things about Trastevere, or the reason why it's not as common or packed with tourists, is it's not easy to get to. You have to take multiple buses depending on where you are. There's no metro line directly to it. So I just went on Goggins mode when I was there. I was there to film the inside of Basilica Santa Maria in Trastevere, and then I headed back to my hotel. I was so burnt out, so tired. Did a lot of walking that day. Still have blisters, and when I got back to my hotel room, I pretty much crashed, and then I woke up late at night and crashed. I woke up and I was hungry. I'm like, oh, hell with this. I just rather go sleep and eat. And so I just ate, or sorry, I just slept. But that doesn't beat the first time. The first time I was in Rome back in 2023. I was staying in the Prati neighborhood, and I walked 26 kilometers with blisters. I ended up walking from Prati all the way down to St. Paul's outside the walls, and then went back, did all that by foot, explored a couple places along the way. Like some VIP movie shoot here happening. Oh, yeah, I know what's, oh, there's some churchy people inside there, inside the vehicles. Yeah, maybe Giorgio Maloney was in one of those. And I don't know what's happening over here. Oh. So this is the St. Regis Hotel, where all the fancy ass people hang out. Yeah, this is the Fontana Moses Fountain here. I remember this. I remember this quite well. Now I have to run across the street here. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to show up, but it's absolutely beautiful. The fountain in the distance in the sunlight. In the distance there's a fountain with in the sunlight, and right along this alley. This is such a pretty city, really. It really is. Okay, run across the street. Yeah, that's a much better view now. There are times when I'm filming content and I'm a little unsure. Should I just keep it? Should I just keep the content? Should I just keep the video without any narration or any discussion or anything like that? Like some of my other work is like that, where I don't say anything. I just allow the viewer to immerse themselves in the same experience that I'm experiencing as close to as possible. And then there are times when, just like now, I'm narrating, mentioning things that I experience and I see. And there are times when a lot of times I'm also rushing. Not that I just want to rush the content, but I'm trying to create as much quality content as possible. I've also deleted a lot of content too if I found that it wasn't good quality audio or video. And that really sucks too, because I take a lot of time to create these things. Take a lot of time to create the content that I post. Just the other day I was filming Via di Condotti, something I've been wanting to film, only to realize that for whatever reason my GoPro did not record any audio at all. When I came back to my hotel and I uploaded the videos to my laptop and I checked it out, I thought, what the hell's going on? Checked the audio on my laptop and everything, and it was fine. It's just the video itself has no audio. So I checked my GoPro this morning just to make sure everything was fine, and back when I was still in my hotel room. So I truly hope it's recording right now. I don't really want to be one of those who create a video and just add music or something else in the background. I don't really like to do that. I mean, I've done that with my European trip 2018-2019, because those were all photos. But I'd rather not do that now. I really want to immerse the viewer in everything that I see here. I mean, just as an example, look up here. See these apartments? Wouldn't it be cool to live out here? Well, this is a European Union building, so this is probably some parliament type thing, but living up here, that'd be so cool. I could see myself living in Rome. I really would like to leave Canada. I've been wanting to leave Canada for some time. Oh, here we go. This is Quattro Fontaine, basically four fountains. Last time I walked through here, yeah, it was under construction, still is. Or not under construction, I guess under restoration, I should say. Came here before, and it was, well, back in 2023, it wasn't fully restored or anything. A lot of people say that you could drink the water out of these fountains, but I've never done so. I've never done so, and I don't know. I don't plan to. Especially this late in my trip. I mean, if I ended up sick, that would be horrible. Mind you, the last few days I've had a really bad tummy ache. So I'd say aside from being pickpocketed and losing $400, the downsides on this trip is just the physical part. You know, I had a headache. I burnt myself out by trying to spend too much time outside and filming all this content and rushing to get everything on my itinerary done. And also having a tummy ache for several days. I had a tummy ache. Yesterday I had a bad tummy ache, and I was like considering not going to church. Ended up going anyways, which is good. I think this is like a bank or some sort of banking office. And there's another obelisk or something coming up in the distance here. Wow, my battery is down to 66% already. It was 96% when I started in Roma Termini. It's only been 18 minutes and I'm down to 66%, and who knows how long this battery will last. I've had nothing but issues with this GoPro Hero 9 Black since I purchased it. I know some people say that they've had no problems at all. I suppose I had a lemon. There was a time when I was actually looking at purchasing a DJI Osmo as a replacement, but then I decided I'll just continue with GoPro. I ended up purchasing the Media Mod. A couple months back I purchased the Media Mod, so after investing all this, I mean, I'm kind of stuck. I could sell the GoPro here, this GoPro Hero 9 Black with the Media Mod and switch over, just take my losses and switch over to something different, DJI or Insta360, whatever. Oh, I remember this is Piazza Quirinal. This is the Quirinal building here. I believe the Prime Minister of Italy lives here now. And the Trevi Fountain is down this way. Yeah, I remember this quite well. I can't remember if it's the Prime Minister or the President. I don't know how that works. Here in Europe, they have a Prime Minister and a President. I think one of them is sort of just for show, while the other is for real, like the real leader, so to speak. Yeah, down this way would be the Trevi Fountain, but I have no interest in going there. Well, yeah, 21 minutes 30 seconds and I'm down to 60% battery life. I only brought the one battery. I have two other GoPro batteries, but they're just they're not genuine GoPro batteries. They're knockoffs, Alibaba Express knockoffs. They don't last very long. I didn't think of bringing them because I didn't think that it'd be an issue. Technically what I could do, is I could plug in my media mod and then plug the media mod directly to my battery bank and start recording that way, which should work. Yeah, I might do that if it dips. Well, let's see if it goes down to less than 50%. Actually, I'll just continue filming until it dies out, and then after that try to charge it back up and switch over to my Sony Xperia 1 Mark IV. I was actually kind of anticipating the GoPro Hero 14, which did not come out this year. I was prepared to, because usually GoPro will release a new product in September, September, October, something like that. And if GoPro actually came out with a Hero 14, I probably would have purchased it. Later on, when I get to my hotel tonight, I still have to make arrangements to get to FCO, the airport here. So I'm going to take Leonardo Express, the train, and take that to the airport. That's what I did last time. Directly from Termini to the airport. I want to be there 2 hours ahead because it's an international flight. I usually like to be 3 hours ahead. Just to be safe. There have been some disruptions here in Europe regarding airline travel, but we've got some cool shit here. But this is all tourist trap type shit. It's not even made in Italy. Yeah, it's some bullshit. Okay. Yeah, I remember running across here a few nights ago. I've been down this street quite a number of times. Getting to know Rome quite well. Interestingly, I've been to Berlin twice, and I still don't know my way around Berlin very well. Navigating through Berlin is, for me at least, quite difficult. So this here's, I believe this is a museum. It was Galleria Colonna. Now this Nag's Head, interesting, it's a Scottish pub, but it has Italian food. I wonder what would happen if I walked inside there and started trying to speak in Scots Gaelic. I actually, the only Scots Gaelic thing I know how to say is hi, how are you? And I only knew that from the time that I spent in Cape Breton a couple of years ago. That was a lovely trip. Okay, I just gotta check real quick. Okay, yeah. I just follow this down to Vittorio Emanuele. Down this road here. Oh yeah, I know exactly where I am now. Yeah, and let's see if we could make it to Campo di Fiori with this damn GoPro. I'm a little thirsty, I could use something. Sorry. Well, Saturday morning, it's not super busy packed like it normally is. This whole area around the Parliament building, I guess the Altar de Patria, in the evening or even in the afternoon, it's just so damn busy. Are you gonna run across the street? No, it's okay. Didn't have to. See a lot of people cleaning up here, but honestly it would save taxpayer dollars so much if people just actually picked up after themselves. And so as a visitor, I don't like to call myself a tourist. I call myself a guest, a traveler, an adventure traveler. Regardless, as a visitor, when I see locals just spitting on the ground, throwing their cigarette butts on the ground, I don't smoke, but just fly tipping. When I see locals not giving a shit about their immediate environment, just tossing rubbish wherever instead of putting it away in the dustbin or something like that. But naturally, I'm not inclined to keep the place clean either. Just like if I see locals running across the road when oncoming traffic is coming, I'll more than likely do the same. But I see quite often here, people here, the locals, they just don't give a shit. Which is unfortunate because this is truly a wonderful city, and it'd be much prettier if it was clean. But again, I've discussed this earlier, you know, here in Italy, people live for 4 things. There are 4 things that Italians live and die by. Number 1 is God. Number 2 is family. Number 3 is food. Number 4 is football. So Campo di Fiori should be coming up here on the left. Yeah, in the distance there's Largo Argentina. No, surprisingly, what I just realized this, despite all the mad drivers here, I've never seen an accident yet. I've never seen a collision. Canada does not have orderly driving because, especially in the province of British Columbia, because we allow foreigners who don't even speak any fucking English to obtain a driver's license as if it's a right. I'm not going to get into that too much, but what I will say is we get all sorts of complete fucking idiots driving around when they shouldn't be. So Canada does have some order in our driving. It's not mad like here. But over the course of 24 hours, Like, I'll see more accidents in Vancouver over the course of 24 hours than I would see here in Rome in 7 days. Like, I didn't even see any accidents here. Close calls, a few. Some of them nearly hitting me, but no actual collisions. The weather right now is actually pretty nice. In the shade here, it's not hot, but in the sunlight, yeah, it is quite warm. I believe it's going to be around 20 degrees or so today. Yeah, in the distance there's Pizza Florida, which is one of the famous pizzerias here. Now here in Largo, Argentina, apparently there are a whole bunch of cats, but there's a cat sanctuary here. I don't see a damn cat. Unlike when I was in Sicily, there were freaking cats everywhere. Yeah. It's good to see people exercising a lot here. You know, funny thing is, back in Vancouver, I see more people exercising than here in Rome. But in Rome, you don't see any fat people. The only fat people in Rome are actually just the damn tourists. Yeah, here in the sunlight, I'm feeling really warm now. Even though it's only 8:42 in the morning, I'm thirsty. Yeah, let's go see if we could make it to Largo, Argentina with this GoPro. I'm down to 31% after 38 minutes of filming. Oh, one thing I do have to say is, although there are almost no fat people here in Rome, everybody here smokes. Women, children. It's almost like being back in Winnipeg. Except Winnipeg is full of fat people. Okay, I'm just gonna stop real quick here and take a look, see. Okay. could actually take a left here. Yeah, I could take a left right here, follow this down, and it should lead to Campo di Fiori. Ooh. While we're away from the busy street of Vittorio Emanuele II, Corso Vittorio Emanuele, Campo di Fiori should be coming up here onto the right. One of my favorite things is traveling. I'm down to 25% battery life. I don't have a lot of life left in this battery. It's probably gonna die pretty soon. Actually, it will die pretty soon here. Interesting circular building in a quiet little piazza. These roads that are made of these stupid little bricks. It's very uncomfortable. For foreigners like myself, of course. Oh shit. Campo di Fiori is supposed to be around here. I mean, I could go back there and ask those Filipino guys. Okay, maybe I walk by it. I couldn't have walked by it. I probably just missed the proper. What the fuck? How did I go so far off? I went way the fuck out. Okay. Straight and to the right and just follow that all the way down. Down to 19% battery. So as I was saying, I really enjoy traveling. Traveling is one of the things that I find that after every single time I travel, I grow as a person. So you see a lot of these younger people in their teens and 20s, and they're traveling and going to all these cool places all around the world, and that's really cool. I think it's a wonderful thing. Even some people who take the opportunity to live abroad, away, even if it's just for a year, live in a different country. I think that's great. Oh, here we are, Campo di Fiori. Here we are. I don't know how Italians do it. I mean, it's hot out and they're still gonna wear like suits and like they're dressed up so well, but even in hot 25-30 degree weather, they're all dressed up like it's no big deal. But the weather's 30 degrees. People like me are just dying. It's like, oh, I just want to walk around shirtless. So this is Campo di Fiori. I was here back in 2023. It's not actually busy at the moment. Funny, those guys are saying good morning, black guy, to me, and then one said no, he's not black, he's Indian. It's one of the interesting things about having exotic features, I suppose. Yeah, enjoy every last minute of my trip here in Rome. The sights, the sounds, the flavors. Nothing really that I'm interested in purchasing here, but I am thirsty. But I prefer to have an energy drink right now. There's a statue here. Oh, I'm down to 13%. Battery's gonna die out in any minute now. So I'm probably gonna switch over to something else in a moment here, and then either go to my GoPro Media Mod and plug it in, or I might switch to my Sony Xperia. Thank you for sharing in my experience. If you enjoyed my video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would truly appreciate you sharing my video on your social network, as it helps my channel grow. Be sure to check my playlist to see different categories on my exciting adventures I'm sharing with the world. Life is an adventure. Let's share this experience together.